all this stuff. We got hey, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Big Daddy's House. We late, but we here as usual. We got T Renee in the building. T Renee, I know you around people, but say something, girl.
Hey y'all.
Hey, we got Cat Daddy in the building. Cat Daddy, talk to them, boy.
TGIF, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Salute, man. It is so busy out here today. The bus drivers invited me out. My first, you can say this is my first outing in Nashville with the bus drivers. One of the guys celebrating their birthday today. He wanted to invite me out. So shout out Mr. Tim, turning 60. Big number out here, man. For lack of a better word, they party hard in Nashville, and they show good time. So we was here, man. But y'all know it's officially football season, and we're gonna kick this story off tonight. We're talking about prime time. Deion Sanders, man. I don't remember the score. Odell, pull up the score. I don't remember the score, but I seen a lot of commentary about how people weren't impressed. How people they going in on prime time. How people saying that prime time and the University of Colorado blocked the Denver Post from leaving. They don't want to speak to the Denver Post no more. People still talking about their defense not good. People still talk about Travis Hunter playing too much on both sides of the ball. They were saying Shedeur still making those costly mistakes. They saying the offense looked real good, but they say they only got like 47 or 50 something yards last night. That's just not gonna do it. So Cat Daddy, what I'm asking you from what you've seen from the game, because I know you watched the game because you're intentional about watching these games. I know what you've seen about the game. You can give me your honest opinion on Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs. Let's go, brother.
People are nitpicking Shedeur because it's Deion's son. With Travis Hunter, he's a different animal.
Fact.
So everybody keep talking about how he's playing both sides of the ball, this, that, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Instead of trying to negatively speak on what Travis Hunter is doing, if you've played football, you understand that what he's doing is some godly shit right now.
It's not short.
Charles Woodson, because Charles Woodson did it when he played. But he played more defense, less offense. Travis Hunter is doing both. And he's doing it extremely well.
He's doing it the whole game.
Exactly.
Right,
you got to give that man his flowers. Don't nitpick what he's doing, man. Why? Because the way I look at it is, what? You jealous you couldn't do it?
Come on, Cat.
I'm speaking. Hey, listen, man. You know me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? The man is running both sides of the ball, and he's doing well. Now, the one thing I will say is, for who Deion is and what he accomplished and what he brought to the table as a DB, that defense is playing like ass, yo. They're going to have to fix that. Because we all know the saying of football. Offense scores points, but defense wins championships. If Colorado Buffaloes is going to do something heading into the future, that defense is going to have to get on point.
ASAP.
And yes, North Dakota was the champs for the past, 3-4 years over in their conferences. And I'm not saying that Buffalo should have blew them out 50-zip or nothing like that. But that game was ridiculously
close,
too close to call. Like that's a freaky game.
North Dakota. They're not pushovers, bro. They're not pushovers at all. Like they just upset it. What Kent State and they kicking ass, bro. Like literally, they're not a pushover. So Dion them going in there, not giving it they all is a scary thing, man. I don't think in this situation with Colorado, any team is a pushover for them. They can't sleep on nothing because they can't run the ball and the defense not clicking. The offensive line looked really fucking good last night. I'm not gonna lie, it looked really good. Shedeur only was sacked one time. That's unheard of. It's usually 5 sacks a game, but he was only sacked time again. But they were still only able to run in between 30 to 50 yards, something like that. So that's alarming right there that they still haven't, fixed that side of the ball.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna have to do something about that.
Man,
they're gonna have to do something about that.
Travis Hunter, to me, man, he can't play that many minutes on both sides of the ball because if he not made those plays with his hands and his legs, they would have lost that game.
They would have lost that game. Travis Hunter saved them in that game. Shedeur did well. Yes, he threw that one pick. But if he did not have Travis Hunter on the other side of that ball, they would have lost. They would have lost because the score on that game was, where is it at? 31-26. And Travis Hunter had 3 of them touchdowns. So if you take 21 from 31, what's that? That's 10.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm pulling the season.
So North Dakota would have beat Colorado 26-10 if it wasn't for Travis Hunter. That's not good. That's not good. Regardless of what anybody got to say. Yes. And Dion said it himself. He's like, I'm happy we got the W, but I'm not happy.
No, I heard it.
So what is Colorado going to do? Because they got to change something. They have to change something. Regardless of whatever they say, they got to change something.
It's a scary thing with them, man. It's a scary thing because they got to do better, man. Because people not playing with them, man. They not playing with them. Nobody's giving Dion that respect that he deserved. No one's giving Dion that respect that he deserved, and that's I mean, he earned it, true enough. But his flash and all that shit he been doing, he has a target back. He has a real bad target on his back. Not only are the other guy, what's up, Joe? I see you in there. What up, Joe? Fireball, whatever his name is. Now you got Skip Bayless and them coming at him. Now you got Stephen A. talking about him. Shannon Sharp even had something bad to say, really bad to say, but he had a lot of things to say. But let's get into Pittsburgh. I heard Pittsburgh letting who start this week, the first game?
Russell Wilson.
You think Russell Wilson really is it experience over Fields?
From what I heard is Justin Fields is not even trying to show that he wants to be a starting quarterback. It's like he's there just practicing. And for the division, the way that division has built itself, they have to go with Russell Wilson. Because Justin Fields, you're not going to get in that division and lollygag and expect Tomlin to allow you to be starting quarterback. Because you know how Tomlin is. Soon as you start fucking up. Bench. All right, next one. Come on, let's go. Tomlin ain't playing that.
Tomlin let people do their little thing. But let's talk about Baltimore and the Chiefs. Who you got for that game?
I got Baltimore. You know why?
I like Baltimore too. Go ahead.
One reason only.
That boy from Pompano.
I mean, he's already the factor, but I'm talking about the other one.
Derrick Henry? Do you think
Baltimore now has a running game? And now you don't have to, because see, you got to think about it. When Baltimore didn't have a running game, because the Baltimore's running game ain't never been good.
Last year,
for the time Lamar has been the quarterback, they've had a half decent running game. And it wasn't a running game that shook the core of teams they played against, because it was like they could run the ball, but we know Lamar Jackson is the X factor. So we need to pay attention to him more than we really need to do the running backs. Not saying that we don't need to pay attention to the running backs, but the running backs wasn't a threat. You have a threat back there now.
Major.
And now you have a two-headed monster, which was built from back in the day with Washington when it was RG3 and Alfred Morris. When them two was playing together, they ran amok on the league because you did not know who was going to run what.
Listen, Alfred Morris is Florida A&M, Florida FAU. I'm sorry, FAU. Yeah,
exactly.
And now we got that. Now we got that game that everybody talking about, and I got to go with the Browns on this, but Cleveland and Dallas. Cleveland. I don't even know you think about it. Why you think about it?
For what Dallas has not done and what the Browns have accomplished, especially in the draft, the problem is going to be this. Who's going to stop Myles Garrett? Because see, everybody's going to bluff. Who's going to stop Michael Parsons? Well, you got to remember, Myles Garrett has a defense built around him. Michael Parsons don't.
He is the defense. But he is the defense.
He is the defense. So if them tackles for the Browns slows him down, but if the tackles of the Cowboys slow Myles Garrett down, there's other cats out there that can make plays.
Here's another sleeper. The Dolphins versus the Jaguars. The Jaguars.
I don't see that much. I don't see that much as a sleeper, but I will tell you this. The Dolphins are going to have to play defense. Plain and simple. And the reason why I say that is because I've watched Jacksonville play. And I've watched a lot of their games when they was running for the first place till they fell off and didn't make the playoffs. And the X factor on Jacksonville, which everybody keeps forgetting, is Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is a dog. And nobody's giving that man credit for what he can do. So Dolphins are going to have to play defense. Because if the Dolphins allow Trevor Lawrence to get going, you're going to be upset, bro.
Yeah. It looks kind of scary for the season. It looks really, really scary. But at the same time, I'm excited. I'm excited by everything that's going on. You got the Panthers and the Saints. Then you got the Packers and the Eagles. That looks, yeah. Then you got the Giants versus the Vikings. Then you got the Patriots versus the Bengals. Then you got the Steelers and the Falcons. And another game that I can't wait to see, Texas and Indiana. That's gonna be some good shit.
That's gonna be a game.
That's gonna be some.
That's gonna be that's gonna be the most underrated game there. The Colts and Texans, because ain't nobody gonna think them boys gonna get out there and play. And the Colts, man, listen, they got their quarterback. Houston got their quarterback, and they're building around their quarterback. Houston, on the other hand,
what up, Mike?
Houston, on the other hand, They're ready.
Already.
They want it. They want it. They showed the world last year that it's not a fluke, that they know what they're doing.
Is Richardson healthy for Indiana?
I
don't know.
I believe he is, but I think he had to have surgery last season when he got injured. So I think he is fully. I think he's healthy already.
Season-ending surgery.
Yeah. The other game that what was the other game you brought up? You said
Steelers
and who?
Bengals and Patriots. You know what? The thing.
I'm gonna say the Bengals are gonna win that because Gerard Mayo, he made a smart move, and the way he put it together was he knows who needs to start, but he's going the opposite direction because he's looking forward to the future because he knows what he have. And Jacoby Brissett is starting that game.
Yeah.
And for that, in mind, I look at that as that's a very strategic move that's going to work best for them because Drake May, man, listen, yo, he outclassed Brissett like by a mile. But he doesn't want to put his rookie quarterback, just throw him in the fire like that.
I like coaches that play like that. I like coaches that actually.
So I'm taking the Bengals on that one because I mean Jacoby may pull that game out if he does, but I've never really looked at Jacoby Brissett as that quarterback that'll make you believe in the long run. You know what I mean? He might give you a good, solid regular season and may give you a win in the playoffs.
What's up, Terry? What up, Mike? What up, Nod? This is the game that I really want to see, only because I'm in Tennessee, but I want to see what Williams can do with Tennessee and the Bears. I want to see what the Bears gonna do because they screaming like they got a high power offense, like they really put some pieces together behind the quarterback. And Tennessee don't have a quarterback. Period. They don't have one. They do not have a quarterback.
They do have a quarterback. Nobody believes in them yet, though.
I know you talking about Levis, bro. I know you ain't fucking talking about Levis.
Listen, let me hit you with some knowledge real quick, bro. If you've watched Levis from last year, Levis came to play. Levis wants to win. He wants to let them know that he is that quarterback. I've seen the game's wins and losses. Will Levis is listen, bro. Don't sleep on Will Levis. You may feel how you feel, and that's understanding. But don't sleep on Will Levis, man.
No, I say he may be good. What up, Mac? What up, Mac? What up, Gina?
Do not sleep on Will Levis.
Oh yeah, that's right. He do got Ridley and Hopkins over there. But listen, having weapons and can't get the ball to the weapons, that's a different animal. That's a different animal.
But that was a problem with Tannehill. And that was a very big problem considering he wasn't doing that in big games.
On to the next game. I already like Josh Allen, but Buffalo and the Cardinals. I can't wait to see what Marvin Harris Jr. can do.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I want to see what that look like too.
What him and Murray can do.
Yeah, I want to see what Kyler Murray and Harrison what they gonna put together because Marvin Harrison, he's one of those receivers I can see that's just gonna be out here and he just gonna be doing whatever the fuck you want to do, and you're not gonna stop him. You know what I mean?
You're a big boy now.
Yeah, so I can see him just having his way. But Kyler Murray, you got a weapon now. Use him. The thing about Buffalo to me is Buffalo lost too many pieces on offense.
Yeah.
So let's see what that new look offense gonna be, and is that rookie receiver gonna come out and ball too?
This is to be. We can't wait. This season is coming up, guys. Just an announcement, man. We're gonna be doing most of our shows gonna be on YouTube coming up soon. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we moving this thing. We moving this thing to YouTube, guys. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the bio, man. We getting ready to do our sports segment, and we getting this thing officially off and running. Thank y'all for tuning in. Working on a few things in the next few weeks. So stay tuned, stay positive. Thank y'all for support. It's gonna be a quick night tonight. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning trying to get my sexy on because I don't want to be fat no more. Thank you. But anyway, can't say something before me. What up, Joe? I see Joe in here. T Renee. Y'all say something before we get out here. Say bye, y'all. Hey.
See y'all tomorrow.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
See y'all
everybody.
Monday.
Hey, y'all
Everybody
just
stay up.
Y'all just sit in the back, just quiet. Y'all are ugly. Betty them drivers had me a goddamn they play called Famous Days. Man. Yeah, they young whippersnapper can't hang with her. All of everybody old, they just rubbing their knees when they talk, like, yeah, boy, yo. I say, oh yeah, y'all old as hell. So we here. I love y'all. We'll talk to y'all. Remember, try to do a Saturday recap before the games, man. Be good. Peace.